You know the gross net value and so no. So yes or no?
Yes.
Autorefractometry, you know how to do it, yes or no?
Yeah.
How to interpret autorefractometry. For example, this one. If this is given to you, if this print is given to you, and tell me the whole details about this one, then you should know how to. Yes or no?
Yeah.
So what is this?
Where? This is the sphere of the right eye.
Okay.
Cylinder, meridian.
Okay. And what is this?
Left eye.
What is SE? It is spherical equivalent. Yeah, half of the cylinder add to the sphere will give you the spherical equivalent. So half of the cylinder is 0.25, correct? And when you add 0.25 to 2.75, it becomes 3. So this is spherical equivalent, which is half of the cylinder added to the sphere. So instead of trying the cylinder, if you directly try spherical equivalent, the vision will be better sometimes. You don't have to sometimes give cylinder. Okay, this is spherical equivalent. So, and the bold one, the last one is the average of this 4 reading is here. The average. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4 reading and then the average here. Okay. So the average one. So if they ask you to, and the PD is here, the time is here.
PD people distance.
Yeah, people distance. Yeah. PD is here. And sometimes when we do the, can someone sit down? Yeah, take a chin, please.
أنا براجع.
See, this is keratometry here.
Yes.
This is keratometry. Can you see 41 and 43? Horizontal 41.25, vertical is
43.
and the axis is
15.
So you select here, can you see it is selected keratometry here. And if you select R, it is only refraction. See, it's only refraction. It will only show you the refraction here. Okay, and if you select both, now it is both are selected. That means it will give you both the values. This is refractokeratometry both.
Okay, you mean?
So it is, yeah. So see the upper one is the sphere cylinder axis, horizontal, vertical, and axis. So no.
Yes.
And in the other eye. Okay, if you just print it out. This was a reading which was only based on the refraction. Now if you see here, it will give you.
Both.
Yeah, see it. Look at the. Okay, so he has 1.75 astigmatism. He has 1.75 of astigmatism. See, the average is 0.25, 1.75, or 15 degree. Right eye. Do you have an astigmatism in the right eye?
Yes.
Huh? You think?
My visual act is not
Bad.
6 by 6.
See why you are not wearing glasses now. Okay, so see the average is right eye 1.75 here. Yes or no? Left eye is 1 cylinder here. And the keratometry shows that you have see D1 and D2. How much it is? Horizontal, vertical. Horizontal is 41.25 and vertical is 43. Okay, so how much astigmatism you have? The difference you have around 1.75.
Yeah.
So that means your this value and this value is almost same. So see, cylinder is how much? 1.5 here, and cylinder is 1.75 here. What does this one? So give me. This is the keratometry data. This one. Look at the keratometry cylinder. It is 1.75. Look at the autorefractometry cylinder 1.75. That means your corneal cylinder and the refractive cylinder is same. But in some people, maybe the refractive cylinder and the corneal cylinder is different. Here also it is 1.5. See, and here it is. See here, left eye 1.5 you have, but in the left eye you have only one. That means where is 0.5 cylinder? It is corrected actually by the lens. So there is a difference in the corneal cylinder and the refractive cylinder. So lot of readings and lot of things you can get it from an autorefractor. And when you select the autorefractor, it should be R and K, which is refraction and keratometry. This was only refraction. So select that and you get this. And you can check it with the help of, if you have a doubt of keratometry, you can always go to one position keratometer and check the keratometry. Okay, so if anyone asks you this one, you are supposed to know in and out about this details. So you should know that it gives you spherical, cylinder and axis, right eye, left eye. It gives you the average value. It gives you the spherical equivalent. It gives you the date and all the things, and it gives you even the what else? The pupil distance also. Okay, so that's what it tells you about the objective refraction. And when we say cycloplegic retinoscopy, you sometimes do cycloplegic retinoscopy. What is cycloplegic retinoscopy? You know what is cycloplegic retinoscopy, correct? Yes. Okay, with the help of cyclopentolate. With the help of cyclopentolate. What is post-mydriatic test? PMT?
It is mydrias.
La. Post-mydriatic test.
After
La. Usually, when you dilate a patient, on the same day we will not do subjective refraction. We will ask the patient to go back and come back after 2 days when the mydriasis has gone. So that is known as post-mydriatic test. So because during the cycloplegia, you do cycloplegic today, you only do retinoscopy and you ask the patient to go back to come for the subjective refraction. So you do objective refraction only on cycloplegic day. And you do subjective refraction on which day? After 2 or 3 days when the effect has gone.
So doctor, we should start the subjective,
yes,
and then do objective.
Because we really wanted to know when you put cycloplegic drop, if there is a spasm, if it goes away, when he come back, that spasm will not be there. You understood? So that is the reason why we do post-mydriatic test after 2 or 3 days when the effect of cycloplegia is gone. So that is what is known as post-mydriatic test here. Okay, it is post-mydriatic. Yes, post-mydriatic test. So the dry and wet results interpretation. You know how to do that. I always used to give you a lot of examples. So no, dry value, wet value. What is the difference between dry and wet? Yes.
Okay, doctor. What value? What's the difference between wet value and cycloplegic retinoscope?
Wet and dry.
It's the same.
Same.
It's the same. But it is wet means what? It is with the.
But
But interpretation. Interpretation means what? If I show you the difference, how much is the the drug correction? How much is the
Okay.
Yes or no? That one. So this is about objective refraction. Subjective refraction, the steps, yes or no?
Yeah.
Fogging, Bust-Vision sphere, astigmatic diode, JCC for axis and power, duochrome test, binocular balancing, Rutherford dot test, Maddox rod test. All these things we can do it during the subjective refraction, which we did many times. Okay. So any doubt here? Fogging.
Fogging, we increase it when
Usually if you are an immatro, for example, you want to do a fogging test on an immatro. How do you start a fogging test? With a +1. If you are a myope, always remember +1. If you are a hypero, +1.
It's always +1.
Yes, +1. That is fogging.
+1, add the +1.
Yes, add +1 to the value.
If he is -3, will be
-3, -2. Yes, you fog like that. Huh?
+3, +1.
Yes.
and then decrease it.
And decrease it till we see the maximum plus the maximum visual acuity. That's what you say MPMVA. Maximum plus maximum.
اللي هو 6
Yes. If you the maximum plus the lens plus lens, what he is see the 6x6. And with that you show him the astigmatic dial or then you know astigmatic dial, correct?
Yeah.
And always look the smaller number into multiply by 30 will give you all these things are given in your book. In your book. Which book? Ocular examination. All these things from that book only. Okay, JCC for axis and power. And duochrome test, about the duochrome test, yes or no?
Red and correction.
Rutherford dot test,
Yeah.
Yes.
But green and
Right for red and red. left for green every time. So keep green and keep red here and show him the worst photo test.
And how many?
شو؟
Rotate it, please. You know, don't take my face, man.
اوكي اوكي هذا اصور فيديو انا
Yeah.
ايوه اقلب ما يبي شوي.
يلا يلا ها انا بصور عشان يشرح زين
You can always take, you know, the
Sound.
sound,
Yeah.
but not the. Yeah, it's better.
نعم only me can see it باليوتيوب بكره
So what was I telling
So
you? Know?
what about that? Right, red.
Worst photo is actually, you know, once you finish all this test, you know, you don't know what is worst photo.
Yeah, we know.
Yes.
You know, so no.
Red and green.
It tells you whether you are using both eyes, binocular vision. So if a patient doesn't have binocular vision, you
We'll see three.
will see.
Five.
3 or 2.
La.
No,
If the
five
patient
they're
doesn't
blocking.
have binocular vision,
See,
you know what will happen?
you will see it.
He is either going to see only three green or 2 red. That's or no?
Yes.
Suppression. If there is a suppression in one eye.
3 red, 2 green.
Yes. One maybe in that is diplopia.
Diplopia 5.
Yes. 5. Okay, so you know how to do. Okay.
Doctor, what about binocular balance prism?
Yeah, you just keep a prisms here. You know.
Oh,
Prism, the up and down. Yeah.
Okay.
Up and you see the 2 charts and you compare the
Yes, yes, yes.
the upper one and the this or no? Binocular balance. Okay.
Can you perform doctor?
What is?
Binocular balance. Prism balance.
بس يعني
Just
أيوة،
keep.
بس.
هذيك اللي تحط
If you don't,
Yeah,
listen. You know, 6 prism base up. After all the thing, and just keep 6 prism base up,
Okay.
and he will see 1 chart on the top and 1 chart down. Ask the patient to compare
With the refraction, with
With the-
correction.
yes, with
Yeah,
correction.
So,
and see the upper one and lower one, and ask the patient to compare the up one or the down one, which is better, or
What?
both are same.
Point
So if
seven.
both are same,
in the chart 0.7, just one
Maximum.
line.
yeah, you keep 1 line. It is better.
yeah.
The maximum visual acuity line, you just keep it 6 by 6 is the maximum visual acuity. You show 6
So-
by 9 line.
1
and
or
see.
2.
Yes.
So what after that? If it's
And
not
if it is not
equally-
balanced, then you know you have to either make the other one clear or the upper one or the down one. The idea is to balance both eyes.
Okay.
You either blur both eyes or either clear both eyes.
So how would clear it? With the
increasing or decreasing
spherical
yes,
power.
with the spherical power only. Okay.
Mm.
What is it?
السلام عليكم.
Alaikum salam. Yes.